welcome to my channel, and welcome if you are new. Guys, I am so excited to share this life update with you. We have so much going on. As you can tell by the title, big changes are coming, and I wanted to share them with you guys because you've been on this journey with me for quite a while if you've been with me from the beginning. And if you're just joining me, it's still a huge change, and I would love for you to join in our excitement and some of our trepidation, but I've been a little nervous to actually make this video, so forgive me if I don't say it all right, but let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, from the title, it is pretty obvious what we're going to talk about, but we are leaving the tiny house. We have lived in this tiny house for 2.5 years. It has been amazing. It is 384 square feet of pure joy. So we built this from scratch, basically. Somebody came and put the shell on the lot, and we have refinished it and turned it into a beautiful tiny dream home cottage. And we love it. It is not something we ever really intended on doing to begin with. So that was a little bit of a surprise that we were going to stay in it. It was something we intended to have kind of as like an extra thing on our property to maybe like turn into a rental or like a mother-in-law's quarter or a place for our friends and families to come in. Or at one point we were even thinking it might be like a really nice shed for my husband to have like a man cave in, but it wound up being our house through a series of fortunate events, I would say. So we decided that we would live in this, and it has been amazing. That was 2.5 years ago, and the time has flown and then also sometimes dragged. Our goal was always to build or to purchase a home to put out here on our land. We have shared family land, and we've had an amazing time being here. This just wasn't the initial plan. But things have changed for us in the last couple of months. We found out after 13 years of infertility that I am pregnant. So I am still pretty early on. I'm nearing the end of my first trimester. But yes, our duo is turning into a trio. So the tiny home is no longer going to fit our needs. Although we were hoping to stay in here just a little while longer while we continued to put money away and to adjust to life, our plans have been sped up just a little bit because we really want a bedroom for our baby and a place to have toys and a place to have, you know, extra diapers and things. And in our current home, it is perfect for us, but we need an extra space now. So, and guys, the reason I've been nervous to talk about this, so I actually haven't been on here very much in the last month, is because I know that I'm probably going to get several comments saying, you know, that I could definitely raise a baby in a tiny house. And I want to say that I could. I absolutely could. And at least for definitely a couple of years, it probably wouldn't be too difficult. But our storage needs just really are going to come down to us, to preference, right? So I would prefer to have a pantry to hold all of the things that I need. I would prefer, there was things that when I got here I knew that I wanted and my husband knew that he wanted. So this is all just kind of sped up the process. But yes, and if you have raised a child or children in a tiny house, more power to you. I'm like so there with you. I believe it can be done. I don't doubt it at all. And if my life required that I stayed in this tiny house to do that, I would happily. But fortunately for our needs and our wants, we are able to purchase a mobile home. So that is the next thing that we're going to be doing, or that we have done actually, is we have purchased a mobile home, and we are waiting to close on that, so that way we can get in our septic system. Currently we are hooked into my family's septic and we just have a honey pot on our house that helps it flow down there. And then we will also be having to put down like a base pad and all the things so that it'll be nice and level. So that's going to take a little while. So it looks like we will have our home here on our property about mid-October. And then we will be living in it a little closer to Thanksgiving, so mid to late November, because you have to hook all the things up. So you have to hook your septic in and the well and the electric. So that's what's going on. We're very, very excited. As far as the baby goes, this is something that we have wanted, like I said, for 13 years. I struggled with infertility, and it was a journey. And I almost feel silly saying, "Oh, it's a journey," but it was definitely a hard time for us at first. Over the last few years, we've definitely settled into our life as just a couple, and I've enjoyed my life so much. So when I did find out I was pregnant, I was actually, and still am, a little bit nervous, I guess, antsy a little, because wow, what a huge life change. And it's not an unwanted life change. So we're super excited, but I just know that change will be a big transition for us, as is the rest of what's going on. And then for the house, it's a big deal because we are losing our lifestyle. So I guess that's a way to say it. Again, I said I was nervous to make this video, so forgive me if I'm not saying it right, but we're losing our ability to be debt-free. We have lived debt-free for 2.5 years now, and it's been really wonderful. And luckily, we are still going. Sorry, the sun is like coming through right perfectly through the tree, right into my eye. But we are going to still, we won't have the car debt, which is wonderful, but we will have the debt of the home. Because that's just what life is, unfortunately, and we weren't able to save up that much money in the time that we had. But it's still, we went very reasonable. We decided to go manufactured in order to save money on the build. And it's a beautiful home. Very, very excited. It's going to fit all of our needs, and it will be for us a forever home. So we're really excited. It's not a very long-term note, so that's good too. We'll be able to pay it off before retirement age. So that's a huge deal. And, God willing, we'll be able to pay it off much, much sooner, and I'm sure we will. But that does change things, and I know that changes things for people who watch this channel too. You guys have been so wonderful, and I had hoped to use this channel as a way to show people, hey, this can be done. And it still can be. Like I said, I could have waited. I could have raised a kid here and still be debt-free, but we've chosen to go this other route for now. If that is right or wrong, we'll see in the long term. We got a really good deal on the house. We actually went to 2 different locations to try to kind of barter a little bit. So we were able to use an offer from one location at a mobile home dealership and leverage that to get a better offer at another dealership. So that's a tip for anybody who's in the market right now looking for a mobile home, is that you can go to one place, put some down money, and get a deal, and then take that somewhere else and say, this is what I got on this exact house, what can you do for me? So we were able to get the same house that we had already made a deal on for $5,000 less, 0 money down, a better interest rate, and what else? Oh, so in the first one that we were going to buy it off the lot. So it came as is, essentially. All of the things would be like, so when you buy a mobile home, if it comes in and it settles a little bit, they have to, fix any cracks in the wall or anything like that. for a good while, but we actually wound up getting a warranty that was 7 years, and we were able to customize some of the features. And so it's a new home versus a home that's been on a lot for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years maybe. So we're very, very excited about the deal we got. My husband's a very good, he's good at making sure that we get our needs met. He's really good at haggling, I guess. So that's been a really awesome thing, is to see that we were able to get a better deal than we thought we were going to get to begin with. So if you are in the market, or if you're leaning that way, or you're going to try to go that way, just know that there is wiggle room at all of these places, and you can get a pretty decent deal. And if you have decent credit, you can actually get some zero down stuff right now, depending, I'm sure, on your location and other factors. But for us, we were super excited because it's the first time we've seen any of that in quite a while. We had been looking at mobile homes off and on for, like I said, probably a year at least, until we found something that we kind of liked. And then it just happened that we purchased the house, and I found out that I was pregnant right at the same time. So it all worked out. I do feel like, like God's hand was on us and kind of trying to, guide us and help us out. And I'm very grateful for that. So that's how we got the house, and we're super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. You can comment down below and tell me all the things you're thinking. I love to respond to people. I try my best to get back to everybody who comments. Now, I will say, if you're going to comment something ugly, just don't bother, because I'm going to delete it and I'm going to block you from the channel. So you'll still be able to see, you just won't be able to communicate with me anymore. And I would hate for that to happen, because I do hope to be able to talk to all of you, even people who don't have the same opinion as me. So you don't have to have the same opinion. It's just about being rude. So if you're being rude about it, that's when I got to say bye. Okay. But yeah, it's such a strange season. It's been a long awaited season. We've been waiting to start our family for 13 years. We've been waiting to buy our home for 2.5 years. We also have things going on in our personal lives that, I don't really want to broadcast too much, but my dad has been diagnosed with cancer, and that happened at the same time. All of this has been happening at the same time, and it's felt like an absolute roller coaster. And all the while, there's still, life to do. So my husband still goes to work. I still go to my job. I still, come out here and take care of the animals and raise my garden. And I started fall planting, and it's so strange to have so many different things going on, and then life still moves and the world still turns. So it's definitely been a ride. I'm glad you guys are on it with me. But I'm hoping that you guys will still continue to support the channel. I know that being debt-free is probably a huge reason why a lot of you guys are here, and it is on my heart, guys. You don't even know. This was not a unthought out thing. It was very, very thought. We considered. We mulled it over for a long time. And I'm aware of the consequences of that too. There will be pros and cons, right, for everything. Our goal here is still to continue our homestead, and to continue to work towards being debt-free. It's just gonna look different now. So I hope you guys are still on the ride with me. But I just wanted to say hi and give you guys this life update. I'll be doing some more videos in the coming weeks about some of the other things that are on my heart and mind. And I know we've got a lot going on politically. I know we've got a lot going on because of the season. We're about to go in the holidays, and so I'm hoping to do some more fun things, along with showing you guys all the stuff that's happening. When the house comes in, you're going to be the first to know. I promise. I'm super excited to share it with you. If you want to look it up, you can find videos of it on YouTube here. So It is called, the maker is New Vision. They're a mobile home company or a manufactured home company, I guess. I don't know what the difference is. Mobile home, manufactured, whatever, right? It's just not a trailer because I guess it's not really mobile. I don't know, maybe that makes it not mobile. I don't know. What's the politically correct term for a trailer? Anyways, so it is from a manufacturer called New Vision, and the model is called the Charleston. And we have basically gone with no wallpaper. So when you see the videos, there's some that has like wooden barnwood look wallpaper on them. We decided no wallpaper, so it's fully tape and textured. So that's going to be kind of the only difference when you see some of those videos. And we had a couple of extra things that got optioned in as an incentive for us, so that's super exciting. So I'll have a little electric fireplace in the living room that will look so cute for Christmas. And just a few really fun things, and so I'm super excited to share it with you. But if you get curious and you want to go take a look and see what it looks like, that's the name of the house. And you can watch short videos or long videos on it, but I like to watch the little short ones. I've actually been watching the videos myself just to remind myself what it looks like so I can kind of plan. My husband's gonna make me a coffee table. We have, or my parents had an extra butcher block from when they built their home. And so my husband was planning on making me a little coffee table set with it. So I'm super excited to show that to you guys too. I'm going to show you guys know that I'm a saver, I'm a budget person. I love making sure that I ain't spending a whole lot of money, and I'm not really that kind of girl anyways. So I'm excited to show you guys all the stuff that we plan on doing to save money as we outfit our house, because we actually don't really have anything. Since we lived in this tiny house, so much has been purged, which has been so freeing. And I actually plan on still keeping things pretty minimal in the big house. So you guys follow along and keep me honest, okay? But guys, that's it. I'm gonna end this video here. It's been amazing. I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for liking and commenting and staying connected with myself and with the other people in this community, because you guys, it really has become a community, especially in the last few months. I'm amazed and wowed and humbled by it. And so thank you. But I hope that you have an amazing and blessed and wonderful day, week, month, and you continue to work towards all of your goals, whether that's being debt-free or getting that tiny dream house or getting a mobile home. Guys, like, all the dreams are different and they're all good. I just want to encourage you that your path is your path, and that if you continue on it just with commitment and diligence, you will get to where you want to be. I truly believe that. So be blessed. Have a good one. Bye.